Hello everyone and welcome back again. I thought I'd make a video today telling you guys, well, I am going to cover a subject today, but I apologize. This is during the showing of the Seattle Seahawks game, so I just saw a fumble get taken back for a touchdown, but thought I'd make a video today to say touch on a subject, but first, before I do that, be looking forward to a certain video tomorrow on my birthday. I don't know what time I will do this video at. I haven't determined that yet, so be looking forward to that. It will come out sometime tomorrow. But I thought I'd touch base on the subject of relationships. I have a few friends, one who's a good friend because I was on the football team until my ACL injury kicked in and I had to leave football. I have a good buddy on the football team who went through a rough relationship. I have a good friend that I'm talking to who is going through a rough time. Doesn't live in the same state or anything, so kind of reaching out my hand. But what I thought I'd kind of just talk about like the basis of a relationship, because a lot of people lost touch on what a relationship truly is. A relationship is something that's based off of trust. Personally, I've seen it a lot in my school. A lot of people just go after looks nowadays, and then when they break up, they complain going, hey, why is this guy such an asshole? Or, why is she such a bitch? Yeah, I'll do the voices, because when people complain about it, that's the sound that they make whenever they complain about when they pick a bad person. Like, the girls go, oh, I want kind of a bad boy, or I want someone who looks really hot, and then they get dumped and they're like, why is the guy be such an asshole? It's like, dumb. You picked a bad boy. Like, do you not go after like true standards anymore? Like, I can't tell you how often I hear from someone stupid. Like, I hate to call someone stupid, I do. I'm a nice person, I don't like to be an asshole unless I need to be. But like, it's like, oh, he hurt me, da 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 da, or she hurt me. It's like, you know, you're stupid. You're the one who went after the bad relationship. I mean, like, use your brain. I thought relationships were supposed to be built off of trust and someone who has good morals or a good personality. Like, personally, from what I see, there's not not a lot of good females out there anymore. And I don't mean like there's like 5 good girls left. I don't mean that at all. There's a good portion of girls who are still respectable young ladies who aren't going out of their way to show off their body, or that go around and cheat, or try and find like a really hot guy that's a bad boy. And the same goes for guys. I mean, yeah, guys are assholes. Coming from me being a guy, it's kind of stereotypical to talk about my own gender like that, but yeah, like, why are you gonna go after the asshole? I mean, if you sit down, look around, you'll find someone good. And like, this is for the girls. I know you guys want a good-looking guy. Everyone wants a good-looking partner, but that doesn't matter. But like, if you look at it, look at Megan Fox. She was good in her prime until she became a porn star, but like, she was ugly in high school. Like, if you look up pictures of her in high school, she was just ugly. Like, I don't mean to be like a bully when I say that, but like, she was. And then you look at like, I want to say she was like 17 and hit a huge growth spurt, and then she turns into who she is now. I mean, like, you sit here and like, the people who want these so high relationships that are, oh, my boyfriend or oh, my girlfriend is like the hottest person in the school. To keep this in mind, sometimes those people end up looking worse than what they do when they get older. And believe it or not, some of the not so good looking people turn into people that look like Brad Pitt when they're older, or something like that, or among the likes of like Tom Brady. I mean, you can't sit there and judge a book by its cover. You can't. And like, I'll admit, I personally did that once. It was not a good idea because figures the girlfriend turned out to be a total bitch. And like, looks are deceiving. Like for the girls, if you're going to get into a relationship, meet someone. Don't date them right away. Meet them, get to know them on a personal basis, because a lot of, from what I hear, like, I'll help my friends out with relationship problems. DirecTV went out, but I'll help out my friends with relationship problems. If they need help, I'll talk to them. But like, get to know the person on a personal basis, especially for girls, because I'm not afraid to admit about my own gender. Guys are sex whores. About 99.9% of guys are sex whores now. It's very rare to find someone who's not. And like, you'll sit here and be like, oh, he's so sweet, and da-da-da-da, and then not even a week into the relationship, he's sitting here asking you for nudes, asking you to have sex, all this and that. And it's just sad. It's really sad. And like, people sit here like, oh, he wasn't a good guy, or she didn't treat me right. And it's just like, it's kind of your fault. I mean, like, personally, one of my exes, she's still a good friend of mine, and like, her and I, we dated on and off for a while, but like, I got to a personal level and got to know her, and we had a pretty good relationship until drama started, and like, that's the big killer. Like, and all I can say to the guys is just like, don't toy with the girl's head. Like, you want to say guys are the dominant race, but we're really not. I mean, we're assholes. About I wouldn't say 99.9%. I would say about 90-95% of you of us are assholes, and we go after what we want, which isn't right. I mean, yeah, you want to look for what's best for you, but don't go after a girl with a hot body and no personality and then try to get sex from her, because then you're gonna look like the stereotypical douchebag in your school, or the guy who's alone till you're like 40. Like, I personally know someone who goes after girls' bodies, and it's not cool to listen to, and it's not cool to hear or listen to, or have to even be in a conversation with someone like that. Like, heck, from people I've met, they'll sit here like, this guy is trying to ask me for nudes, or they're trying to ask me for sex, or sexting. Just so you know, if you're under the age of 18, nudes are illegal. They are. And believe it or not, they are illegal. So is sexting. It's child pornography. So for all the guys out there that are watching, use your brain before you do something stupid and get yourself locked up in jail. Because child pornography, it don't matter if you're under 18. You can go to jail. Like, the only exception is when you're at least 21. If you're married and you're over the age of 21, I think you can do that. I think. Excuse me. Okay. But like, don't be stupid. I mean, you can make one mistake. Say you're like one of the coolest guys in the high school, and you fuck up. You ask your girlfriend for a nude, and you've been dating her for a month. You might get dumped, for one. Two, she might do it. If she does, oh well, you got lucky. And if she dumps you, you're fucked, because she's gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, so and so, I broke up with him because he was asking me for nudes. And she'll tell her girlfriends, and her girlfriends will spread it. It'll spread like a virus. Yeah, like, for instance, this map, say it starts right in the middle of this town. It spreads all over the place. And then you're alone until you go to college or something where you know no one there. And even then, you might not be lucky enough to find somebody. You gotta be extremely lucky to get someone that is like compatible with everything you want. But my moral to this is, don't judge a book by its cover. Get to know the person first before you try to do anything with them. Like, my personal experience, every time I've dated someone, I'll talk to them for a few months before I even ask them out. And even then, if I don't ask them out, they're really good friends. Like my friend Cheyenne, her parents love me. Well, her mom loves me to death, and I'm a really good friend of hers. And it's just that kind of mutual respect. If you show that person respect, you're more likely to get in a relationship with them. And if you don't, and you try to be like sexual advances or flirt with them and then don't ask them out, they think you're that kind of like man whore or a whore on the girl's side, and it's just like, wow, she's just trying to go after sex, or he's just trying to go after sex. So, moral is, don't be stupid. Get to know the person and show that you truly care. If you show that you truly care, that's the easiest way to get a significant other. Because I've been asked before, how do I get a girlfriend? How do I get a boyfriend? Just sit here, be nice, and like say something somebody won't say. Like, I could sit here, say to a girl, oh, you're really beautiful, and she could hear that on a daily basis. You don't know that. You gotta go above and beyond for someone you want to try and get. Like, say I'm talking to a girl that I really like. I could sit here and be like, you know, I just want to be honest with you. And she goes, okay, what about? You sit there and be like, I have a lot of mutual respect for you, and I find you very attractive, and you have an amazing personality. You want to see something like that? I mean, it's easy stuff, and people don't understand it, but moral of the story is, don't judge them by the cover, and give them the respect they deserve. That's how you get a relationship. If you have any other questions of what you'd like to see in a vlog, comment down below. I will gladly get to it, because it's for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.